Hello students, welcome back to maths class. Today we will do 7 marks problems. Actually from integrals you are having 2 long questions, right, and 2 very short answer questions. Till now we did very short answer questions. Now we will go to 7 marks problems. So in these 7 marks problems they will give one type of question. If the given question is in this type, how we have to solve. Suppose in any other type, how we have to solve. Like that some methods are there in our integrals. So now come to, suppose the given integral is of the form, this form, right. So integral 1 by ax square plus bx plus c into dx, right. Whenever integral is in this form, how we have to solve means, first you reduce this ax square plus bx plus c into the form a into x plus alpha whole square plus beta, and then integrate by using the substitution t is equal to x plus alpha. So very simple, just observe the given question. Suppose the given question is in this form, integral 1 by ax square plus bx plus c. It is nothing but quadratic equation form. So whenever we are having the quadratic equation form, so first reduce that one which is in quadratic form, reduce that into a into x plus alpha whole square plus beta. Then in this x plus alpha place you take t, right, and solve, you will get your integral value. So we will take one problem. This is the most repeated 7 marks question, right. So we will do this problem now. Observe exactly in your form, isn't it, quadratic form. So first of all we have to reduce this into which form, this form, a into x plus alpha whole square plus beta form. So come on, now you take this one solution. We will take 4x square minus 4x minus 7. So first take 4 outside. Why? Inside we should get x plus alpha whole square, means only x square. If expand x plus alpha whole square, what happens? X square plus 2x alpha plus alpha square. Only x square must be there. So for that sake, here also see a is taken outside. So here we are taking 4 outside. Then what happens to your value? X square minus 4x by 4, that is minus x, and minus 7 by 4. 4 is not there, so we have to divide with 4. So now observe carefully. With these two, right, we have to get our x plus alpha whole square form. A is there. So with these two we have to get, suppose minus sign is there, x minus alpha. Suppose plus is there, x plus alpha whole square form we have to take. So here in between these two, minus sign is there. So we have to write that in the form of x minus alpha whole square. How we can write? We can write this as x square minus 2x alpha plus alpha square. If we are having the terms like this, then we can write that as x minus alpha whole square form. So come on, try to write your values. So first we need x square, I have taken. Next we should have 2x alpha value. So I have taken 2x, right? But here minus x is there, I have taken 2x. Why I have taken? To get into this form, 2 into x into some value. Alpha means some value. So here we have to balance it. Here minus x is there, but compulsory to get our whole square form, 2 should be there. That's why I have taken 2 here. Now balance it. How we can get this value? Already I have taken 2, means just divide it with 2, isn't it? Or multiplying it 1 by 2. What happens? 2 to get cancelled, you will have minus x only. So now you are having x square minus 2x alpha. You know your alpha value. What will be our alpha value now? It is 1 by 2. So now we want alpha square to get into this form. This, from these two terms we have to write into this form, x minus alpha. Alpha means some value, x minus some value whole square form we have to get it. When we can write x minus alpha square? If we are having these 3 terms, then we can write, instead of this we can write this one. But now observe here, we are having x square. Yes, it is okay. So next we should have 2x alpha. So 2x alpha. So here we have to decide alpha. How we will decide? By seeing this value. Here minus x is there. Already I have taken minus 2x. Make it balance. How? You multiply with 1 by 2. So 2 to cancel. Again it will be x. And at the same time it is of the form minus 2x alpha. That means what is alpha? Alpha is 1 by 2. So now we want alpha square to write this form. So alpha square means it is 1 by 2 whole square. It is not there. I have taken means we should add and deduct. In mathematics, if we want to add, we have to deduct. If we want to multiply, we have to divide also. Make it a balance, right? So 1 by 2 whole square we needed. So that's why it is added and subtracted. Now minus 7 by 4 is as it is. From these two terms, right? From these two terms we got this one. We want to write in the form of x minus alpha whole square form. So that means it should be x square minus 2x alpha plus alpha square. Alpha can be any value. In general we have taken alpha. So how we can write x square? Okay, we are having minus 2x. Okay, now we have to decide our alpha. How we will decide? Here we are having minus x, right? So but already I have taken minus 2x. So at the end it should be minus x only. That's why make it balance. So you take multiply with 1 by 2. So 2 will get cancelled. You will have your minus x only. So x square minus 2x alpha form. We want alpha square. Where in alpha place we are having 1 by 2. So you take 1 by 2 whole square. But in mathematics we cannot take only simple one value. If it is added, you have to subtract, and the remaining minus 7 by 4 as it is. So now observe 4 into, from here to here it is x square minus 2x alpha plus alpha square. It is of the form x minus alpha whole square. So come on, x minus 1 by 2 whole square. Now take these two values, right? So it is minus 1 by 4 minus 7 by 4. 4 is the LCM, right? It is minus 8. 4 ones are 4 twos are is equal to minus 2. Okay, so we can write this as 4 into x minus 1 by 2 whole square minus 2 can be written as root 2 whole square. Okay, so now it is in your form. Now we have to take, for this we have to take the integral. We got 4x square minus 4x minus 7 as 4 into x minus 1 by 2 whole square minus root 2 whole square. So now take the integral. It is integral of, what is the problem? Dx by 4x square minus 4x minus 7 is equal to, we can write this as dx by 4 into x minus 1 by 2 whole square minus root 2 whole square. You take 1 by 4 outside into dx by x minus 1 by 2 whole square minus root 2 whole square. Okay, so now you take your t is equal to x minus 1 by 2. Differentiating with respect to x on both sides, dt by dx is equal to d by dx of x is 1 and d by dx of constant is 0. So we can have, send this dx that side, dt is equal to dx. Getting my point? So now we are having, actually if only x square is there, no need to take t is equal to x minus 1 by 2. But instead of x we are having x minus 1 by 2. In such cases we will consider that value as other value. We will substitute in its place t is equal to x minus 1 by 2. That is what given in the working rule. This is the working rule whenever the problem is like that. So reduce that to this form. Which form? A into x plus alpha. Here alpha can be positive or negative. Same thing, beta can be positive or negative. And then integrate by using the substitution. So same thing. by using the substitution we have to integrate now. Now what happens to your problem is equal to 1 by 4, right? Integral, in place of dx we will write dt. In place of dx we will write dt. And what is this? This can be taken as t square minus root 2 whole square. There is one formula in integral. What is that? Integral dx by x square minus a square is equal to 1 by 2a log of x minus a by x plus a plus c. This is the answer. Okay, so here also we can write 1 by 4. Come on, same, no? Instead of x we are having t, instead of a we are having root 2. So 1 by 4 outside. Now 1 by 2a, in a place we are having root 2 log of x place we are having t, right? T minus root 2 by t plus root 2. After the completion of integration we have to write plus c. So is equal to 1 into 1, 1, 4 2s are 8 root 2 log of, come on, what is t? So we have taken t is equal to x minus 1 by 2. At the end, again our problem should be in terms of x only. In all these substitution problems, for our convenience sake, that means to convert the problem into some standard formula form, we will take that t. But after getting the answer, in place of t we have to take again x value only. That means our answer finally should be in terms of x, isn't it? Even while explaining the substitution method also, I said to you, if the given problem is not in our formula form, you take the substitution, and that means instead of some value substitute t value, and slowly that problem will turns into one standard formula form. See, after the substitution your problem will be in this form, some formula, standard formula, fixed formula of the integration. So it converted into that form. So if you observe, instead of x we are having t, and instead of a we are having root 2. Okay, so substitute. So actually after writing plus c the problem will ends in general, but in substitution problems after writing c we have to substitute t value also. At the end the answer should be in terms of x. Remember, don't stop there. Okay, so in general after completion of getting the answer we used to write plus c, but in this problem we have to substitute t value now. So what is our t value? It is x minus 1 by 2. So x minus 1 by 2 minus root 2 by x minus 1 by 2 plus root 2 plus c. So is equal to 1 by 8 root 2 log of, come on, take the LCM. LCM is 2. So it is 2x minus 1 minus 2 root 2 by 2 is the LCM, 2x minus 1 plus 2 root 2. Okay, modulus is there. So 2 get cancels. So is equal to 1 by 8 root 2 log of 2x minus 1 minus 2 root 2 by 2x minus 1 plus 2 root 2 plus c. That is the answer. So actually in this problem the little bit complex thing is to get this into which form, to reduce this into this form. You should be careful with this form, right? So once again I am explaining, observe carefully. First observe the given problem. Here in all problems, 7 marks problems, they will give like this. If problem is in this form, working rule is this. Problem is in another form, another working rule will be there. So first of all you have to observe the problem. What is the form? 1 by quadratic form. So here given question also 1 by quadratic form into dx. Whenever it is in quadratic form, downwards value, right? So then we have to reduce that value, quadratic value ax square plus bx plus c into this form. So take that value 4x square minus 4x minus 7. So first you take a means any constant, that means coefficient of x square is a, isn't it? Coefficient of x square, that means multiple of x square is a. So here your multiple of x square is 4, take that 4 outside. If we take outside, what happens? X square will be there. Here if we have taken 4 common, only x will be there. Here there is no 4, but we have taken common, that's why we have to divide with 4. Okay, once that is over, with these first two values we have to get x minus alpha whole square form. So you can ask, madam, in the working rule you have given plus, where alpha can be negative. Why I have taken x minus alpha means in the middle sign is minus, you have to take x minus alpha square. In the middle suppose sign is plus, you have to take x plus alpha whole square. Okay, so come on, try to write this into x minus alpha whole square form. Alpha can be any number. But when we can write x minus alpha whole square, if it is of the form x square minus 2x alpha plus alpha square, x square must be there, minus 2x, I said alpha can be any value, so minus 2x into some value plus some value whole square, it should be x square minus 2x also compulsory into some value plus some value whole square, that is the procedure. So here x square is there, no problem, we need x square, we are having x square. Next we should have minus 2x into something. So minus 2x is sure, compulsory we have to take. So that's why I have taken minus 2x, right? Be careful while taking this value. Suppose if you know how to take this value, problem will be done. Only thing is here in this question. Okay, so minus 2x is compulsory. Why? If we want to write x minus alpha whole square, x minus something whole square, it should be x square minus 2x into something plus something square. We have to write that as x minus something whole square. X minus something whole square means x square minus 2x into some value plus some value whole square. So here x square compulsory, minus 2x compulsory, alpha value we have to select. So that's why x square, it is there, x square we have taken. Now minus 2x is compulsory, I have taken minus 2x, but in the given question it is minus x. So we have to make it balance. So how we can balance? 1 by 2. So 2 will get cancelled, it will be minus x only, isn't it? So that means in alpha value you got 1 by 2. Okay, so x square minus 2x into some value place you got 1 by 2. Now it should be alpha square, right? So alpha square means 1 by 2 whole square. We need it, but it is not there, that's why it is added and subtracted. Okay, so we need 1 by 2 whole square, alpha square value. So by balancing we got to know that alpha value is 1 by 2. With the given question you will know what will be your alpha value. So here in this question your alpha value is 1 by 2. Next we need alpha square to get to write into this form. So alpha square, how we can write? 1 by 2 whole square. It is not there, but we have to write. That means adding and deducting. Then this value is taken as it is. Now from here to here if you observe, it is x square minus 2x alpha plus alpha square x minus alpha whole square. Now simplify these two. Minus 1 by 2 whole square, minus is outside, 1 by 2 whole square minus 1 by 4 minus 7 by 4. 4 is the LCM. So minus 1 minus 7 minus 8. So 4 ones are 4 twos are, so that is minus 2. So we can write this minus 2 as root 2 whole square. Okay, so now you take your question, given question is this one. So in its place we simplified like this. We have taken the value like this. Why? It is the rule, whenever the question is given in that form, we have to convert that quadratic form into this one, then integrate. So that's why then afterwards you take the integral value. Till now I have not taken integral, only I simplified the quadratic equation into our required equation form. So then you take the integral. I have taken the integral. After taking the integral, 4 is constant. Whenever some constant is there in the integral, we will write outside. That's why 1 by 4 is taken outside. After that, it is given that integrate by using the substitution t is equal to that value. So if it is only x square, then no problem. It is of the form x square minus a square, integral standard form. But instead of x, we are having x minus 1 by 2 whole square. In such cases, in its place we will take a t, so that differentiating with respect to x on both sides, dt by dx, d by dx of x is 1, d by dx of constant is 0. So 1 minus 0, 1 only, right? Getting my point? Differentiating with respect to x on both sides, dt by dx, d by dx of x is 1, d by dx of constant is 0, 1 minus 0, 1. Send dx that side, right? 1 into dx, dx. So dt is equal to dx. So now in this integral, in dx place we have substituted that, or in this integral, or in this integral, right? In dx place we have substituted dt, and this is taken as t square, this is root 2 whole square as it is. Now your problem is purely in this standard form. So first we have to reduce that into this form. Which form? This form, right? After that you take the integral, and in the integral, instead of x minus 1 by 2 we substituted t. Then after all these things, our problem will come to one final form, that is integral dx by x square minus a square, that is 1 by 2a log of x minus a by x plus a plus c. In x place we are having t, in a place we are having root 2 substituted. So once the formula is taken, that means integral is completed, we will write plus c. Okay, so but not problem ended. We have to substitute t value also. Question is in terms of x, isn't it? What is your question? This one, evaluate integral dx by 4x square minus 4x minus 7. So answer also must be in terms of x only. So substitute log of, in t place substituted. Then I have taken the LCM. 2 is the LCM, 2x minus 1 minus 2 root 2. Similarly downwards LCM, right? 2 is the LCM, 2x minus 1 plus 2 root 2. 2 will get cancel. So that is your answer. Okay, so in all these problems methods, first you should know, you have to by heart the working rule here only, right? So whenever problem is like this is the working rule. Whenever problem is in another form, working will be like this, it will be given like that. Okay, so these are the methods to solve our 7 marks problems. So always remember, whenever problem is given in this form, 1 by quadratic form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we have to reduce that equation into this form. How we can reduce? First you take the coefficient of x square outside, right? First you have to take, then from the first 2 terms only we have to get, suppose here negative is there, x minus alpha whole square, suppose here plus is there, x plus alpha whole square form. We have to get it from these 2 terms. Then we have to take that value as it is and simplify, right? You will get one value. For that, next you take the integral. After the integral, you substitute some value, right? So to get into our standard formula form, this is when, if it is x square minus root 2 square, it will be in our formula form, but instead of x something is there, so that's why we have to take that as t. So after substituting that t, your problem will be in your standard form. Once it is standard form, apply the formula. Once applied the formula, substitute the t value, you will get your final answer. Okay, so again some problems are there in exercise, there we will repeat this problem. Okay, so practice this problem. I think it is clear. Okay, so only thing is how we have to take. So here compulsory 2x, it should be x minus something whole square. X minus something whole square means x square minus 2x into something plus something square. So while writing the value x square will be there in the question, and with this x will be there, but compulsory 2x into something we have to write. So you take 2x, right? Then you balance the equation according to the given equation. With that you will know your alpha. That is the key point in this problem. Once we got alpha, we should have alpha square. So without having that number we cannot take. So adding that value and subtracting, we need 1/2 whole square. So it is added and subtracted, and this value remains as it is. Now from here to here it is x square minus 2x alpha plus alpha square. So x minus alpha whole square. Next find these two values, you will get your minus 2. We can write root 2 whole square. Okay, so practice this problem. That's all for today. Have a nice day.